Okay, so here we've finished the coloring of the rock. I also took a little bit of acrylic white mixed with some brown, tiny bit of brown, and basically touched the tip of the brush in the paint as if there was paint here. Just lightly dab it, wipe it clean on a paper rag, and then just briefly pass it over the rocks just to highlight the I guess the outcroppings that have chipped off or what have you, and that will give you nice highlights that you see here. As also you can see, I've started with the ground foam. I am layering the first layer, which was paint, just a light tan paint, latex paint that I painted anything that appeared to be white or blue from the foam. And then the second layer is some earth, light earth colored ground foam from Woodland CSX in the fine blend. And being that the mountain is sloped, a lot of times there's problems with the ground foam falling off like the face, and the way I'm dealing with that is I will make a mixture of 50-50 Elmer's glue and water, and just basically paint right over whatever ground foam has stuck. Just make sure you cover what you want the ground foam to stick on only. Don't go over the rocks with the Elmer's glue, because the Elmer's glue has a tendency to shine after it's dry. You can go over it a little bit, but not too much. Just make sure it's well soaked. Any of the white areas or light tan areas that show through. And do only a section at a time. Okay, so once I have the area saturated with that 50-50 mix of glue, I will fold a piece of white paper, pour some of the ground foam into the white paper, use it as a sort of like a shotgun, and then just blow the ground foam right onto the side wall of this mountain. It's kind of hard for me to do it holding the camera, but I'll do it and then I'll come back and show you the results. Okay, as you can see, the ground foam has stuck to the 50-50 mixture of Elmer's glue, and at this point it's loosely stuck. Obviously the glue is still wet. You need to wait till the glue dries before you even fuss with it or add any other layers to it. What I'll do once the glue is dried in this area here, I'll come back, spray it down with a mixture of water and alcohol to help the glue saturate in even further, and then do a top coat of Woodland CSX cement in the sprayer, and just spray it on just to seal what's on there. If you go ahead and start using a dropper at this point, which you use for ballast, and you start laying in the glue over it before the bottom 50-50 mix that you've brushed on has a chance to dry, you're going to get the ground foam to run down, and then it's going to ruin the job. So that's where we're at, and I use the same technique for these areas in here that are not hard to reach, but that the initial top coating of ground foam didn't cover, I'll do the same thing. I'll saturate it with this 50-50 mix and use the what I like to call the ground foam shotgun blower. This is basically, again, a piece of paper fold it in half, pour your ground foam in the center here a little bit, hold it like so, bring it up to your work, and then blow from the back, this camera angle, and right on to the surface, and you can get pretty accurate as to where the ground foam goes. I'll try here with holding the camera. I don't know if you can see it, but we'll give it a shot. There you go. You just keep on doing it until pretty much, I mean, you don't want everything covered. You just want to give an illusion of different ground textures. Alright, so work continues. Here's a good overall shot of the northwest mountain area. Still have this area here to do. As you can see, it's coming out pretty good. And again, once all this dries down, I'll brush off the whatever excess I may have that's loosely attached to the wall, and then vacuum up everything. So again, I'll do just piece by piece, small areas at a time, making sure not to get any of the glue on top of any of the rocks that I don't want dirt on. You know, a little bit doesn't matter, but you don't want to coat your rocks with glue and then have this stuff, this dirt stick on the rock and not be able to show the detail of the rock. Remember, this is a 50-50 mix, Elmer's white glue and water. Excuse the cell phone. There you go. Okay, so here we have the completed area. Everything is done as far as the first dirt or earth coat. Now at this point we are ready for some dried grass and different color grasses, patchy grass, and then the some trees along the top of the mountain here.